We're back at it with the PPG Paramotor Throttle Holder device. I smashed all those other prototypes and recovered the magnets to continue development. So these are just some keepsakes. It's a culmination of that idea. And we get into the new era. This is just that quick proof of concept. Here's a functional prototype. It's got a magnet. And that just goes in there. And then almost done. Look at that. Kind of made it a little smaller. This is just the first print of this smaller style. If it'll focus. So just I didn't scale it down because of the magnet, but you can see small improvements like here to prevent snagging a little more. And this nub, I understand there's snag hazards. However, we can't really go with the magnet only type of strategy with the magnets I'm using. And overpowered magnets, I did not want to go to overpowered magnets. That's why I'm not going to stronger, thicker magnets, because that's becoming a safety hazard where your throttle is going to stick to something, or something heavy is going to stick to it, or it's going to stick to some metal part, something random. And that's just, in metal things, just that's what happens when you go to more powerful magnets. That's why I had to go to this, what I call the mechanical lock system, where we have this profile. Tried to make it smooth so to prevent snags, or if there is a snag, reduce how long the recovery of a line getting caught in here. But if a line's getting caught in there, we got some. Finally, well, not finally. There's another iteration on the 3D printer right now that you can hear in the background. And so again, this is that smaller nub design. I'm just using some white zip ties right now, zip strips, because I keep cutting and using them, reusing these. And I just improved the attachment here, so you can see 3 zip ties up here and then 1 more down here for more stability. And this is that smaller design, quicker to get in and out, very secure. So if I do throttle only G-forces, and it does have to tilt in just slightly to get out. So if I lift up and I pull out and lift, you can see how it catches. If I pull out and lift and cut, and then you just kind of have to go in, or the strap's soft, so it just kind of conforms. And then being on the front, yeah, I know the first video had it right where your arm would be on the swing arm. I was just kind of doing a quick mock-up for that video. But this is more practical location, so as you get in, you kind of fold the throttle all the way, and the throttle is right here in front of you. I'd even feel safe using this in flight. So while in flight, you could clip it here and take care of business. Yeah. So I'm still have a few more iterations cleaning it up. The new one's going to have reinforcement around here with some ribs and thicker eyes here. The meat around that hole is going to be thickened up on that next iteration. I didn't make any changes otherwise. Still the same. So a little bit of magnet strength to hold it down. You can see it is lifting the strap with it. But this smaller kind of sleek design is a bit quicker than this huge beefy one. Maybe this could be a something else. So maybe, what if I sold both of these? I got the super heavy duty version that I could clean up a little more, change these holes, or the kind of regular duty. These, if you properly 3D print, it's going to be pretty strong. The ultimate strength, it's going to be high, so it's going to take a huge hit for this to break. Especially now that I'm going to reinforce around here uh, to strengthen these ears. And then here the weak point would be between the zip tie connection and this post would be the weak point on this end, which is pretty thick with that 15 millimeter magnet I'm using to get more, to kind of balance the surface area versus thickness. That's why I went with the 15. And costs, of course. All right, there you go. PPG throttle holder.